Hi, I'm George Shao, and today I'll be presenting Distributed Matrix Multiplication, a JavaScript library that allows developers to easily perform matrix multiplication calculations on the distributed compute protocol. Matrix multiplication is one of the most common, important, and computationally heavy calculations used in the real world today. Common use cases include flow simulation, among many others. One of my favorite use cases is quantum circuit and logic gate modeling. Modeling quantum bits or qubits on a classical computer is a very heavy task whose complexity and runtime grows exponentially. To model a single qubit, you need to do matrix multiplication on a 2x2 matrix. To model 10 qubits, you need to do matrix multiplication on a 1024 by 1024 matrix. To model 50 qubits, which is what is generally considered to be the minimum amount of qubits required to demonstrate quantum supremacy, you would need to do matrix multiplication on a 2 to the power of 50 by 2 to the power of 50 matrix. Clearly, traditional on-prem computing is not powerful enough for these calculations, which increase exponentially in difficulty. Rather than taking the traditional solution of using a local GPU or CPU, which limits you to the cores or threads you have purchased, the distributed matrix multiplication JavaScript library leverages the distributed compute protocol to scale horizontally instead of vertically. This allows developers to run countless calculations in parallel with ease, so that complex matrix multiplication can be done as efficiently as possible, saving both cost and time. Let's get started with a quick basic demo. To use this JavaScript library, all a developer has to do is download this repository and write a few lines of code. These few lines of code here are to read the matrix data from the .csv file and convert it into a 2D array. And just like that, with this one simple line of code, distributed.run, matrix A, comma, matrix B, and you are all set to run the program. When we run the program, after entering our TCP key store and ID credentials, we will begin to see tons of DCP web workers spin up and return matrix multiplication subtask results in parallel. When all these tasks finish, the subtask output is sorted, organized, and collated to give us the overall matrix multiplication result. Overall, distributed matrix multiplication is a JavaScript library that allows developers to easily perform matrix multiplication calculations in parallel on the distributed compute protocol, allowing for maximum cost and time efficiency. Thank you.